top billing.
All right, top billing. A lot of fugazi talk out there about who has the best offensive line in the country. And to me, if it's not Wisconsin, it has to be the Georgia Bulldogs, for the simple fact that the Dogs can do what they want. And if you know it's coming, you still can't stop it just because of the physicality of the line. Now, some of these teams out here running the ball and everybody's impressed, but they're putting 15 receivers on the field and having to run it with natural lanes with nobody in the box. But look at this, 12 personnel, inside zone. You even have your receiver, Jeremiah Holloman, flexed in off of a wing. You have receiver out here, Riley Ridley, with a number split, and it's all good. What you want to pay attention to in this particular scheme is obviously you're going to have Elijah Holyfield with a zone step and then pressing it between the tackles. But you're going to have combo blocks by the uncovered guards here. So check this out. Two of the baddest men on the planet right here, Solomon Kinley and Cade Mays. See the zone step, pressing it, play side. So watch Kinley. He's going to get the combo right here. So that's done. He could probably slide behind him, but you can see Cade Mays as well. Look at him. Boom. Look at this dude, man. He was like 5'10" before Cade Mays hit him. Now he's like 6. Look, he's taller than Cade Mays. Cade Mays lifting him up in the sky. Look. Now that's crazy. That's complete physicality. Look at everybody on there. Andrew Thomas, Solomon Kinley, Trey Hill, true freshman there. Isaiah Wilson, redshirt freshman. Cade Mays is a true freshman. Andrew Thomas is a true sophomore. This is badass personnel run game stuff. And you have perhaps the best blocking receiver that you'll see, number 9, Jeremiah Holloman, working it in along with Charlie Warner at the tight end. Seals it off. And look, leaves a man with a two-way go. Elijah Holyfield with a two-way go with a slow corner like Chris Westry. No disrespect to that man, but he's not going to be able to catch Elijah Holyfield. He's a good player, but not that fleet of foot, if you get what I'm saying. So let's move on to something else. All right, inside zone again. This time with the most talented back in college football, like I said in the summer, and he's starting to show it now that he's healthy. DeAndre Swift, who's got some straight jets, and he's able to make cuts at full speed. Cuts at full speed, man, is something to behold. But check it out again. Solomon Kinley, most underrated player on the entire team. Check out what happens right here. You got your man Trey Hill putting in work right there. Both of them sealing off. And look, Solomon Kinley just pushing cats. Now look at that. Look at the organic crease that's created right here on this inside zone play. Andrew Thomas sealing backside. Got Isaac Nada right here doing work. And you have Jeremiah Holloman approaching as well, getting in because he loves the block. See, he's the type of guy who put in work, came to Georgia, got on the field because he was physical and he liked to block. Now look at him. He looks like a superstar who's catching passes all over the formation. You come to Georgia, you got to block. You got to learn how to be an NFL receiver like Jeremiah Holloman. So there he is right there. Nasty. Off to the races. Ain't nobody catching no damn DeAndre Swift either. All right, this is going to be more like a dive play, but check this out right here. If you're a Georgia fan, you have to be extremely ecstatic when you see something like this. Look at from left to right. Andrew Thomas, freshman. Solomon Kinley, sophomore. Trey Hill, freshman, true freshman. Cade Mays, true freshman. Isaiah Wilson, freshman, redshirt freshman. Nothing but young talent on the field, blowing up a team who was the #1 scoring defense in the entire country. And Georgia had its way with him. Look at Cade Mays doing work right there, sealing everything. Him and Trey Hill. Solomon Kinley and Andrew Thomas working the combo. Look how far they blew their man out to snap. That right there, DeAndre Swift could have very well took this right off the backside of Cade Mays, but he bounces it. But check this out. This is elite personnel, and this is elite. Well, I heard somebody on the channel one time say that Georgia doesn't have any NFL backs like last year. Whoever you are out there, I don't remember who you are, take your right hand and punch yourself in the eye. You not know who DeAndre Swift is? Check this bad boy out. Full speed, sticks that foot in the ground, makes a man miss. That's just good vision. Good vision. Makes one man miss. Look at him. This man had to just dive at air, crash test dummy style. Then he sees another person, look at the vision, look him sticking that foot in the ground again, makes another dude miss. Everybody's just being laid in the wake. And then it's just power and speed from there. 2-man conversion. Stick that head down. Maintain leverage. Nasty. Just nasty. He finishes on his feet. Right? Come on, man. But listen, you know I'm only going to give you a few plays on this bad boy on the channel. Make sure you get the patreon.com/committed to the G to get the full in-depth and get the recruiting coverage, recruiting news, get the podcast and everything on there. So that's how we're going to do it like that. But, man, I'm telling you right now, Georgia's personnel in the run game, Georgia back to mashing people like potatoes in one-game situations. You got to be fearful of Georgia, and they get that run game off and being able to go vert. Georgia is absolutely loaded on both sides of the ball, and if you don't believe that, please stop watching football because you're not paying attention to the organic stuff like recruiting, and Georgia is at the top of the heap along with a couple of other teams, obviously Clemson, Ohio State, Alabama, LSU, and all these teams. But these teams are loaded, and Georgia is as loaded as anyone. Last one right here. Same thing, inside zone. Man, I'm extremely impressed with what I saw from true freshman Trey Hill in a pinch right here. Him and Kendall Baker, old man Kendall Baker working in concert right here. Look at that natural organic lane forming right there. That's just perfect, man. Shout outs to Isaiah Wilson right here as well, and Isaac Nada with the seal for the backside pursuit there. And Swift is just able to just run through, make your man work right there. It's a nice red zone game. But, all right, there you go. Look at Kendall Baker right there, man. They're fired up, man. I love it when Georgia football is fired up about running the ball. Too many people out there crying about quarterbacks and throwing the ball. That's going to come, but, man, you can't forget the root organic nature of having these big-ass offensive linemen that are all over 315 pounds, you know? You got people 350 pounds on the line, and you want to sit up there and throw the ball around? Come on, man. This ain't Oklahoma, homie. This is winning type football. No, obviously Oklahoma wins as well, but you saw it. You saw it when Georgia needed something last season against Oklahoma. Oklahoma wasn't able to close out the game, even though it could run the ball. But once Georgia really got that rushing defense going and was able to really start honing in defensively, Oklahoma couldn't switch his pitch like Georgia. Georgia ran its way back in the game. So tough football. Like I said before, physicality is always the great equalizer. And you put a physical team with all that talent on there, watch out. That's all I'm saying is just watch out, all right? But like I said before, patreon.com/committed to the G is the place to watch your man Underground King get the work, putting in quality content out there. No days off, all right? Late nights, hard work. They call me hard worker, all right? But until next time, I'll see you boys later. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top billing.